So my name is Amy Ní Fhearraigh. I am a professional soprano, I guess you could say. With the Feis, I'm sort of best known for the photograph of me like this in the opera glass. So funny. I guarantee you that photograph is more fabulous than any note that came out of my gob that evening. I guarantee it. The Feis Ceoil was one of my first attempts at solo performance. I won the Dramatic Cup, and that was kind of the first time I had someone who'd never met me before, who didn't know me from Adam, turn around and award me this fantastic prize. Yeah, I've a lot of fond memories, and also I just used to love turning up to the competitions, sitting in the audience, supporting my friends. And it really helped with my nerves, actually, seeing everyone, we're all in the same boat, we're all nervous, we're all putting ourselves out there, we're all being vulnerable. I used to love the Feis a lot. Yeah, it's great. That was such a fun night. It was amazing. It was fantastic as well. It was my first time performing on the National Concert Hall main stage, and certainly my first time performing solo, I think, in the concert hall at all. I just got out there on stage, and even though, as I say, like I was so nervous, I just kind of went for it. That picture of me is so funny with my hands up. It took so much confidence to do that. But when I did it, I was so proud of myself. I was like, go me. But I went to the Conservatory of Music and Drama in DIT. I think now it's TUD. So I studied there from 2011 to 2015. When I sang Susanna in the Marriage of Figaro, in just the college production that we did in DIT, that was the first role I had sang pretty much in full. It's a very demanding role, but it just opened my eyes to my own abilities and my own capacity to learn on the go, to adapt, and to see that actually I am quite suited to this career. Being a professional soprano is a whirlwind. It is incredibly challenging, but it's so wonderfully rewarding. Definitely singing Gretel with Irish National Opera was amazing. I mean, it was such a wonderful experience in every which way. There were tons of performances. It was a very stylized production. It was a very demanding role in a lot of ways. It allowed me to realize that not only can I do all this work that is being asked of me, but I can do it and absolutely love every single minute of it and would do it again in a heartbeat. Advice for Feis competitors. I mean, it sounds cliched, but do try to enjoy it. It's sort of invaluable experience, and it really will prepare you for the real world, as it were, and, real auditions, real performances, competitions. Prepare as much as you can. I mean, certainly for the Dramatic Cup, but I prepared everything, and even now sometimes when I'm learning things, especially if it's going to be a concert performance or a competition where you don't have staging and you don't have props, there'll even be points where I'm like, okay, at this point I'm going to raise my hand and I'm going to point it off into the distance because I'm singing about a bird or something along those lines, and little things like that will just create a sort of familiarity with the piece, and it'll help you stay calm and feel very kind of controlled and ready. In preparation, I would even just prop up your phone or whatever you're using and just record yourself practicing. It'll give you an idea of the space you have, if you have space to move around. If you're like an instrumentalist, it's helpful to know, like if you're playing the violin, it's helpful to know that if you move here, you're going to move out of shot. Yeah, I would really choreograph what you're going to do, find freedom within that, but give yourself some points along the way to really hook onto, and your body and your mind will sort of guide you through that, and you'll be more at ease, I think. Yeah.